Hey girls, so today I'm going to be doing my locker period kit. And this is for all the girls who have a locker and they just want to keep all their period stuff in their locker so that on their first day or if they get caught unexpectedly on their period, then they can just go in there and get their stuff and they won't have to, sorry about that, carry things back and forth in their backpack. But if you don't have a locker, then you can go watch my backpack period kit. So I will link that down below. So first off, I want to show you guys what I think is a great thing to keep it in. So you guys know that You by Playtex sells their products in a style and store box. And you wouldn't be able to tell that this is a period box. Like, nobody would be able to tell unless they're a girl, of course, who buys You by Playtex, but maybe you could have something else in it. It doesn't have to be Kotex or pads or whatever. So I think this is a great size. As you can see, it's about smaller than my hand, and my hand is pretty average to small size. And it's really cute and discreet. So let's just get started. The first thing, and it all fits in here perfectly, so I'll leave that right here. The first thing I have in here are four You by Kotex Barely There liners, and these are great for everyday use if you use them for discharge. Then I have two Playtex Sport liners, and these are good for tampon backups or spotting or really heavy discharge before your period, or spotting after. Then I just have a bunch of compact tampons. I have a Tampax one, I have a Tampax Radiant one, I have three by Playtex one, I have two regulars and then a super, and these are the click ones. And I have a Vita one. I'm not much of a tampon user, but if you have PE, then I would suggest use a tampon. But I would suggest use something like this if you're younger or if you're older. These are just better for your body. Or I would suggest a You by Playtex. I am going to do a favorites video soon, so keep a lookout for that. Next, I have wipes. And I always find it super important for me to have wipes. And I only have 3 right now, but I would suggest you pack like 6 because it's always a good idea to freshen up. And even if you're not on your period, you will have those days where you don't feel fresh. And these are great. Trust me, they're lifesavers. Oh, and by the way, if you're not a tampon user, then I would suggest you packing more pads. But if you do use tampons, then this is a great guide for you. Next, I just have some pads. I have 2 Playtex Sport regular pads. I have 1 You by Kotex Security Regular with Wings and 1 You by Kotex Security Long. I have an Always Radiant regular pad. I'm just trying to place it so you guys can see. I have a You by Kotex Clean Wear Heavy Flow because if you catch your period on the first day, it will be heavy. Well, for some people it's heavy. For me personally, it's heavy on the first few days. So this would be perfect. Then I just have my You by Playtex Clean Wear Regular. And like I said, if you do not wear tampons, then I would suggest you packing more pads. And I feel like the pads that I showed you are great for, whether you have a heavy flow or a regular flow. So yeah. And if you use liners every day for discharge or for whatever reason you have, then I would suggest you packing more of these liners. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, girls.